There's a quote by Jim Quick that hits hard. Your phone has replaced your camera, your calendar, your alarm clock. Don't let it replace your mind. But what if I told you it already has? Let's be honest. How many times have you picked up your phone to check the time and found yourself 45 minutes deep into scrolling strangers' dance videos, dog reels, or yet another day in my life vlog? You didn't plan to waste your time, but you did, and you're not alone. According to a 2025 survey by Statista, the average Gen Z spends over 7.5 hours a day on their phone, 4 hours of which are on social media. And yet, we feel lonelier than ever, more anxious, less inspired. In this video, we're not just talking about screen addiction. We're diving into the psychological warfare happening inside your pocket and how legends like Steve Jobs, Oprah, and Simon Sinek reclaimed their lives by escaping the scroll trap. Let's break it down. Social media is engineered like a casino. The infinite scroll? That's the slot machine handle. Notifications? That's your jackpot chime. Likes, comments, DMs? That's dopamine. Tristan Harris, a former Google design ethicist, once said, "If you're not paying for the product, you are the product." Your attention is being monetized, sold to advertisers, optimized for engagement, not wellness. And it's working really well. Neuroscience tells us that every scroll releases a tiny hit of dopamine, the same chemical released during eating, winning, even sex. But over time, the brain gets addicted to these bursts. It starts craving stimulation over silence, distraction over direction, which explains why focus has dropped from 12 seconds in the year 2000 to just 8 seconds in 2025, less than a goldfish. Sleep quality among teens has declined by over 30% in the last decade. Mental health disorders, especially anxiety, are up by 65% among 18 to 30-year-olds. Let's talk about YouTuber Emma Chamberlain, a Gen Z icon. She had over 10 million subscribers, global sponsorship deals, magazine covers. And then in 2021, she disappeared from YouTube. Why? In her own words, "I felt like I was living for the algorithm, not myself. I had no peace." Emma took a 6-month digital detox. She returned with a healthier routine. Today, she prioritizes mental calm over content metrics. Her podcast openly discusses burnout, therapy, and digital boundaries. Now, here's something that might shock you. Steve Jobs, the man who built the iPhone, didn't let his kids use one. In a 2010 New York Times interview, he said, "We limit how much technology our kids use at home." Why? Because he knew the power of what he had created. He designed tech to be useful, not addictive. You wake up and open Instagram. Someone just bought a house. Someone's in Bali. Someone's got 6-pack abs, a new car, and a perfect relationship. But here's the thing. That's 1% of their reality. And you're comparing it to 100% of yours. Oprah Winfrey once said, "You become what you believe, not what you see others doing." That's the real trap. You start measuring yourself by external highlights, not internal growth. So let's talk about how to break free. How do you escape the scroll trap without moving to the mountains? Start with a 24-hour reset challenge. Uninstall all social media for just one day. Keep a notebook. Write down every time you feel the urge to check your phone and why. It's not boredom. It's emotional escape. That's what you'll realize. Next, turn on grayscale mode. Make your phone black and white. This removes the color-based dopamine triggers. You'll be amazed how boring Instagram looks in black and white. Create tech-free zones. No phones in bed. No phones at the dining table. No phones during workouts. You need sacred spaces for real life to breathe again. Now try the one-screen rule. Use only one screen at a time. No YouTube while scrolling Twitter. No texting while watching Netflix. This one habit can help you rebuild your focus like a muscle. Jocko Willink, the ex-Navy SEAL and discipline expert, wakes up at 4:30 a.m. But more importantly, he keeps his mornings phone-free for 2 hours. His rule is simple: own your morning, or your phone will own your life. Simon Sinek, author of Start With Why, took a 3-month digital detox. When he came back, his creativity exploded. His clarity and content improved dramatically. Cal Newport, who wrote Digital Minimalism, writes his books completely offline. No email, no browser, no distractions, just pure, deep work. The goal of a digital detox isn't disconnection, it's reconnection to your focus, your peace, your real life. Because in a world where everyone is scrolling to escape, the real flex is presence, and the real power is attention that you control. So the next time your thumb instinctively reaches for your phone, pause, breathe. Ask yourself, what am I really looking for? Because chances are it's not on your screen. It's already inside you, and it's waiting to be heard.
If this episode gave you even 1 second of clarity, hit that like button so we can reach more minds like yours. Subscribe to Inner Craft for weekly doses of insight, truth, and clarity. This is more than a channel, it's a movement. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, guard your mind, protect your peace, live with craft.